I feel like the fix is in. As
Yeah.
far as that goes, let's point out a few things. Yes, the Knicks played a decent first half. We had the lead for a considerable amount of time. Um, we played the game that we need to play, but coming into the third quarter, the Knicks have to figure out a way. Tibbs, whether it be Tibbs or the Knicks or themselves, they're aware that the Celtics are going to shoot that three. These should not be wide open threes. Wide open, they're like free throws for these guys at this point. You're not chasing them off the block. So, to add insult to injury, you're giving the Celtics free shots. You're not doing the switch is not coming as fast. The Knicks did not look crisp in the second half at all. They look very lackadaisical. They did not, they look hesitant to shoot a shot, like open shots for themselves. Like I'm gonna shoot the three. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna drive now. I'm closed. Now I'm gonna kick it out so somebody else can shoot the three. You guys, the Knicks on several possessions had a full head of steam, pause, going down court, and then they slow down and let the Celtics catch up and let the Celtics set their defense and make it harder for themselves to score in transition. This is a team thing. This is a coaching adjustment that Tibbs really needs to look at. That part being said, yeah, there was a lot of questionable calls where I feel like, call it fair to both ways. Cat was getting beat up in the paint. Not that he was down there enough for my taste. Cat needs to be in the paint way more often than he is. He needs to be down there grabbing boards. It shouldn't just be Mitch. If you're gonna play Mitch and Cat at the same time, they should both be there grabbing them boards. They're not. Y'all leaving Mitch down himself. I see one Nick and five Celtics on every ball that comes off the rim. That don't make sense to me. That just doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So the Knicks, although I feel like they hurt themselves, I feel like the refs definitely did not help in that situation. You know, the foul, Brunson getting fouled, that was questionable. But I kind of feel like to Jay's point earlier, I'm pretty sure he'll have a few things to say about it. So I'm not going to step on his toes when it comes down to his take. But you know, the Knicks didn't help out. I kind of feel like the fix was in. This is the most watched playoff game left in the teams left in the NBA right now. The Knicks versus the Celtics, the Tatum injury. This is the most watched series, more than the Golden State, um, Minnesota Timberwolves, more than the previous Pacers and Cavs. People were watching that as well, and more than OKC and Denver. This is the series that everybody's tuning into. Everybody wants to see if the Knicks can dethrone the champs, and then of course you got this Boston Celtic fandom from even people that don't even like the Celtics is just glazing the Celtics. I don't fucking get it. You know what I'm saying? But